Namaste, ma'am.
Namaste.
Welcome to SS Podcast. I myself, Sai Ishwar. I'm natively from Andhra Pradesh, but currently pursuing my M.Pharm Pharmacognosy from Central University of Punjab. Coming on to our guest today, his name is Tarina Khatum. She is an yoga practitioner and instructor since 3 years. Her main working area is Ashtanga Yoga. And welcome, ma'am. Welcome to SS Podcast.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And very good morning, and having all of you a blessed day today. So you can start. I mean, whatever question you do have, please feel free to ask.
I guess we have a lot to discuss, so we'll just kick into that. So, what's actually mean by yoga in your perception, ma'am? Like, what is yoga?
Yeah. See, so for me personally is like, because yoga have and nowadays yoga people spread in two ways. So but first is yoga, another is yoga. So there is a two different meaning of the yoga, if you can say. So yoga is separate and yoga is a separate. Yoga is what we you can say like what young people or nowadays people are practicing, which is the physical form. And but actual mean of yoga is to connect within yourself and connect with the higher source of energy, which we can't see physically. What we can see physically is to what we do practice in physical asanas. So yes, there's a two different meaning. And for me, if we merge both of together, then only accordingly to the current scenario, or the you can say this new world.
Yeah.
So yeah, I am new, I'm young, I'm not even that in time of old age, not a ashram student, but to living in this fast moving world. And so in this time, connecting with self is so and very important. So with the physical form and the that to connecting with the higher source of energy, if we go little deeper, and if we keep it both things together, not to go with only the physical form, which is your asanas practice, but also know and the true meaning of yoga and do practice it. So that only give you the that the positive energy and take you the right way.
Yeah, ma'am, you
So
are absolutely
people are
right.
taking it like as a profession, some of,
Yeah,
I'm not saying all of them, but
yeah, ma'am.
I guess so, because as from since COVID it comes up, you can say, in yoga came in trending. So people are practicing physical form of this, but we should go a little deeper as well. We should go back and read literatures and the uh, other books are. So those things we should keep on this time as well. That will
Yeah,
help us to be know the true meaning and to be connecting with the actual meaning of the
I got
yoga
that.
as well.
Yeah, ma'am. You are absolutely correct, ma'am. Yeah, even in the Vedas, it has been described as yoga as a form of union or connection. But people are looking at it as just a means of a physical exercise or something else like that. Ma'am, tell us about your journey, ma'am. Like when you started to do yoga and when you had formed this interest in yoga, when you found interest in yoga.
Right. See, so I was in school time. I practiced. I was into this. yoga sport, you can say, because that time we were considering it's a sport part of thing. So 2 year I have done in very early time, but after that a very long and I haven't practiced anything, also because I wasn't uh, you can say, like people take it physical exercise in terms of getting thinner, or get tone of your body, or reduce your fat. So I wasn't fat, I was slim like this, like I as am now. But yes, there are so many problems which I have suffering from since my childhood. And kind of, I was looking for something which where I can cure it properly, because medicine was not helping me out. So what happens, like 3 years before ago, um I start working out on myself. I thought to be, because in my family, parents or colleagues were saying that you are thin and slim, you should be gain little more weight. So I guess for our parents and for friends and all, or maybe you can say Indian society, there's a different meaning of health.
Yeah,
they
ma'am.
they think if you are chubby, look healthy, then you are
Yeah,
healthy. Or if you look slim or thin, then you don't eat, you're not eating well, or you're not healthy at all. So
yeah,
that thing I was also facing. And but I really wanted to, you can say, prove or show them. I was very energetic even, like, although I was looking thin, but I was very energetic. Even I was working more than them, who are who are fatty or healthy. So I just wanted to show, this you can be slim, but at the same time you don't have to be healthy to look to be have a concept of health, if what people think about. So I start working out to see that, as I said, there are some problem I was facing, even although I was thin. So start exploring slowly. I
yeah, ma'am.
start experiencing with my own body, with my own self, that there were the problem which I start healing with the yoga, practice of yoga. And after some time, so I haven't think about to come into profession. It was for me as like, because I have problem, I wanted to get rid
To-
of them. That was there. One more thing happened is to in the lockdown, that my best friend, she commits suicide.
oh,
So
yeah, ma'am.
and till now I got I connected, you can say, myself deeply. I start believing on karmas, energies, on all because of practice of yoga only. So that time that helped me to uh, to be stable on that situation. On that was, you can say, the worst or the bad. So really that or deeper, depressing situation was there. But yes, yoga helped me on that time as well. And I guess then I thought to take it to, you know to start teaching other people to how can they help, like, to take, not to professional way, but you can be do and other thing, but while practicing yoga you will cure your disease. You will also
Yeah, ma'am.
cure your depression, like, emotional problems,
Oh,
emotional trauma. If you have your, you
yeah,
cannot discuss
discuss,
every time. You don't even, my best friend was, she was my bestie. She didn't discuss with me,
discuss it.
or share with me whatever thing she was going through. So if there you have something which you don't need to be anything physically available, but if you connect within yourself, you can heal yourself, and you can get rid of any kind of problem, in terms of physical, emotional, and
Yeah.
thank you.
Basically, where are you from, ma'am? And are there anyone from yoga background in your family, or just you're the first one?
Yeah, no one is there. So I live in Delhi.
Yeah,
Family are there. Even
no
I
one,
belong from Muslim family, and
yeah,
no one is
no one
practicing
practice.
yoga. So even I was started, so they were kind of thing like you going to practice a Hindu religion or something. Then,
Yeah,
even I faced challenge in my own family. So but now they accepted because that time at first time they obviously other people will think if you're chanting om or mantras and all,
they,
you reading the Bhagavad Gita, and also they will, yes, they consider it I'm start practicing Hindu religion. But now they accept it because now they aware about what is yoga is, and this is totally different from religion.
yeah, man. Um, uh, Basically, people when they just do start to do yoga, they let's take example of me. I'll just do like a 3 days and 4 days, and I'll just stop it there, and I won't do. Just I'll just go further. I guess what's the importance of consistency in yoga? The relationship between the consistency and yoga. Can you please explain to us, like enlighten?
Yeah, yes. It's actually really important. So, and there's a one more thing. You don't in yoga. What I do also believe, and my teacher also told while I was a when I was a
Yeah,
student. So that is, you don't choose yoga. Yoga chooses you. So if it not mean that you are not good human being or not, like why yoga not choosing us, kind of. You can be a good human being, but I guess there is a called destiny thing. So wherever your destiny is, that will that will you will find the ways to reach out there. And one more thing is if you really want to connect within yourself, if you really get rid of all the external thing, or kind of, so you will find the peace, you will find the love, you will find the deep connection of the yoga. And as it is connecting with your body first, physical body, because if first we need to know about this physical body, and then only we can go deeper. So without uh, so before going to deeper, before instantly start to going within, start trying to practice that, how can we go inside, how can we meditate, like so many people can't meditate because of they start they quickly start, they just start sitting and they closing their eyes and trying to meditate, but they do not able to do because of the reason is first they need to know their self. Their self is means doesn't mean to go anything deeper, like you can't see, like invisible thing. So first see your visible thing, which is your physical body, and try to know your physical body, like where the uh, in your physical terms, where the sensations is come up, where you're feeling pain or pleasure or something. So once you start knowing your physical body, you will automatically go into deeper, and you will connect your origin, your original self, which is the which we where we like to be, peace, love and kindness, which is our soul nature. If I say or do I do believe that soul nature is to be, we love to peace, we love to be in love. So yes, after knowing physical body, only you can go deeper and know your actual self.
yeah, ma'am,
So
exactly.
if when
Right,
you do this thing, this consistency automatically will come,
come,
because once you start knowing your body, then you will not stop to
stop.
practice daily. Daily.
Yeah,
You feel excited every day to know more and more and more.
yeah, ma'am, right. Uh, Basically, in yoga or some in spirituality, they use the term like Maya. Maya and the physical mood, the physical body, and the physical activities. So, what's this concept of Maya actually, according to your opinion?
Maya is actually nothing but to uh, uh, you know it is it just an excuse. if I truly say, just an excuse that we take it as a maya, that uh, oh, I do have this responsibility to do. I need to be certain amount of money to survive or fulfill any my desire, or I do have this responsibility, things. So, and then you take you give this excuse, and you take a back step from the to connecting the self, because there are people who believe that if we do practice yoga or meditations, we will be we will not able to live a normal life, like
and lead a
they
normal
do
life.
believe people will go,
They,
yeah,
yeah, man.
people will go on the hills, they
Yes.
will
Yeah,
um
yeah.
yeah, they'll go in for samadhi, they
Yeah,
will be or 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 the or your atmosphere as well, your parents, your
yeah, ma'am.
friends, they do think, they take it
Take it like,
yoga in
yeah.
other way.
Even I have suffered it, ma'am. Even when in the home or something else, like when I do, people think like I'll become a monk. I'll just go on a saint
No,
or something else. Yeah.
right.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. So there is a modern yoga as well. Like if you see other like nowadays, if practitioners are coming who only do physical exercises, which they do like, which is fine, but same time yoga doesn't take us from our normal life to another life. Even it help us to maintain our normal life in a good way, in a positive way, and even it help you more ways, if you just we said just need to accept it as it is, not to overthink, or not to add on other thing, or not to listen other people, but to experience by your own self, and then see.
Can you please explain us the different types of mudras in yoga? Actually, there are like many types of mudras. So please tell us, just enlighten us on a brief, like what are types and why the importance of mudras in yoga. Like,
Yeah. So see, mudras is also a way to connect with to connect, it is a form of practice of in yoga. So it is form of practice in yoga, and that also mean to be go connect from by your physical body, connect with your spirit, your spiritual body, or the spirit, which is we can't see physically. So what I do suggest people to more do is do a simple, like this is true, very basic mudra, because mudra actually help to cure diseases. And people also think mudra is like youngster don't practice. Very rarely you will find that yes, youngster practice mudra, because mudra take time. You need to be sit for a longer time in a one mudra. You need to be you know sit in a position, and make mudra, like join your finger, different fingers, and start feeling. So feeling is also about to be when you feel your physical body, your physical the physical sensation, then you go deeper, because there is only two things, you and you, like your physical body and your internal body, your intellectual or your spirit, if you say. So mudras are only to be that is a that's a way or a source, you can say.
yeah.
So for youngster, I'll suggest to do two mudras. We do like I take classes, so I ask student to do, which is in daily practice, is dhyan mudra and a gyan mudra. So dhyan mudra is for, you don't have to sit for a longer time, it will benefit you many ways, and and that too is enough, because others are for curing diseases. So if you do have specific disease, then do practice other mudras. Else, there's a two mudra, which is one is dhyana mudra, and that we practice in to placing one palm on another, and place it on your like so on your lap or between your under like down your navel on your leg. So sit in the comfortable position, or you can sit in sukhasana,
Yeah, ma'am.
in whatever form you feel comfort. And so this is a Dhyan mudra, and what is a Gyan mudra? In Gyan mudra, you join your thumb and your finger, place in that way. So these two are for us, or for anyone is can practice, and it helps another way. And rest of mudras is for specifically for diseases which you only need should practice when you have the specific disease, and under the guidance of the practitioner or your teacher, who will tell how longer you need to sit, how to do kind of.
Yeah.
But these two you should practice daily, and I mean, can practice anyone.
How much time we need to go on, like in mudras, when we are in a trance state or like doing yoga? What's the basically the time, like in mudra?
Yeah. So minimum you can go with the 2 minutes to 20 minutes. So
Yeah.
even like suppose if you're starting very firstly, very newly, so 2 minutes I guess will be very easy to sit for anyone, because taking anything slower, only it will go longer and in consistent way. So start practicing with 2 minutes, then increase 5, then 10 or 15. 15 will be enough if you are still doing basic yoga practices. If you do a deeper practice like advanced asanas, then you don't have to be sit in a mudra longer time, but to do breathing practice, that anulom vilom pranayama, which is help you to really relax you in a quick way. So after when you practice advanced asanas, this anulom vilom pranayama and the slower breathing, it help you to settle down quickly. So
We know that you are specialized in Ashtanga Yoga. So can you please tell us a brief, like what is Ashtanga Yoga, what it consists of Ashtanga Yoga generally, Ashtanga Yoga.
thank,
Yeah.
yeah, so thank you. Ashtanga yoga, which we are practicing nowadays, which is the asanas, we go with the flow. There's a other flow which we call Vinyasa yoga. In Vinyasa, you can say Ashtanga is a preparatory of a Vinyasa, because Vinyasa is not too easy and should not practice everyone, because that is a very quick flow and you need lot of strength for that. Ashtanga yoga is which we nowadays practicing. First two yoga form was a hatha yoga, which is this in a Bhagavad Gita, Shri Krishna also tell about the hatha yoga only. And if we read the literature, Vedas and all, so rishi munis were practicing hatha yoga only, which we were also saying hatha yogis. So they were hatha yogis, which they were because they just they take a pran that we are going to go, we are going to do go in a samadhi, we
Uh-huh.
going to call the Bhagwan, and we want this wish and that wish. Some people has wish thing, and some people just wanted to reach samadhi. So they were the hatha yogi. They were going to in one physical form, like they stand on a tree pose, or they sit in dhyana, sit in meditation posture. So that was the hatha yoga, which was the first form of yoga. And second it comes Ashtanga yoga. And Ashtanga is which are is the Sri Patanjali tells about, and which are practicing in nowadays, you can say in on in which you don't have to be stay in one posture for a longer time, because yes, that was the hatha yogis were doing. In a
Yeah.
one posture, they
They
were
can
sitting, or
samadhi.
standing, right, for samadhi years and years. And nowadays even we can't stay in a
Yeah,
one posture 1 or 2 minutes.
yeah,
It get difficult. So there comes to Ashtanga Yoga, Ashtanga practice. Even there's a 8 limbs of yoga, which is Ashtanga Yoga. So from Yam, Niyam, Asan. So there's a asan, which is one part, and we take it as an Ashtanga Yoga. But yes, there's asan only, which we are practicing nowadays. But Ashtanga Yoga is eight part limbs, which every yogi, if they really want to be a yogi, or if they really want to connect with yoga, so niyamas need to follow, and that come in very different way. First, starting, within kind of for from inside,
yeah,
changing yourself,
makes sense.
taking out from the mayas and all. So that is what Ashtanga Yoga. So I do believe this Ashtanga thing, and Ashtanga, in Ashtanga Yoga it comes asan, which is Ashtanga. So Ashtanga Yoga is different and is yoga, which I
Yoga,
first told you, that yoga is
Brahman,
different,
and yogi.
yoga and yoga is two separate things, right? So we practice asanas, which we gave the name Ashtanga Yoga, with physical form of Ashtanga.
I know due to the advent of this Western civilization, the normal diet which our Indian are using has been changed a lot. Is there any diet like connection between yoga and diet? What's the importance of diet in yoga actually?
Yeah. So here it also again came on the same thing I'm keeping from beginning, which is to connecting within yourself.
Self.
So if truly says in yoga there is a no specific diet which mention in literature. Maybe the uh, maybe there must be books unwritten about diet separately on yoga or else. But what I have personally experienced, or my teachers told, that's the thing from yoga. If we go Vedas and all, there's no specific diet, but to follow no like purity. So purity, it doesn't come to with a specific diet. It's pure veg, which is fresh. So even if we go veggies, so in market there's a nothing totally fresh at
Yes,
all. So even that is not a yes, yogic diet nowadays people call, and or veg diet, vegetarian, pure vegetarian, vegetarian thing. There's are so many different form name of the diet. So what happened here is to just try to avoid non-veggies. Also, veggies are not totally pure, but
yeah,
your mind, your soul,
um,
your intention should be pure. So even like whatever available to you, closer to you. So when we practice physical form of yoga, when we practice meditation, this mudras, pranayamas, we start you can say, like our body start calling us, body start telling us to what to eat, when to eat.
yeah, ma'am.
So exactly, so there is a even body type in Ayurveda. So Ayurvedic diet in Ayurveda is about different body types, and even and so that different body type, it comes only when you know your body. So if other, instead of other people will tell you what kind of your body you have, we should need to know our own body, what kind of body we do have. And accordingly we start listing our body, and eating those food only. So yes, one thing is to be fresh and clean, and same time go with your manasa, what your manasa call to eat what kind.
Yeah,
So that comes actual
so,
natural diet,
yeah,
which
ma'am.
will benefit your physical and your mental
Yep,
body.
yep.
So that we also know there's like 20-30% part of your physical exercise, and there is a 70-80 percentage it help you your diet.
Yeah, ma'am.
So, and that will totally help us only if we know
Yeah, ma'am.
what to write for us.
Like, tell us what's your message for youth for today?
Okay.
For today's youth,
So,
what's your
right. See, so much distraction over there. Out there, so many distraction. Even even sometime we do, like, we are youngster, we are not on that age that we
yeah, yeah, ma'am.
say okay, we live our life, we done so many things. Now we will relax, we'll sit and we'll, just go in dhyana and eat yogic diet or pure diet and things. But we need to be, we have to live in this life, and with the exposure. Because of exposure we got distracted. So now we have so many exposure and we got distraction. But as yoga comes to connecting within yourself, so after while doing daily practice with the yoga form, and sitting meditation, as long as you can, it doesn't there is a no boundary, no requirement to be go with certain amount of time only. But as your manasa says, so go with that, do the physical exercise. Even I will not completely say only do yoga, but whatever you feel like to be, because as said, have a different body, different mindset, or you can say distraction. So so there are many people who think that yoga is a boring thing.
Yeah,
So okay, no, don't practice yoga then if you feel bored, but at least do other thing, go walk, do running. But I'll suggest to, if possible, avoid gym, because I feel that gym even instead of calming your mind, it blasted either early morning first thing. If you start something which is not calming your mind, not helping you to connect within yourself, but to distraction. So uh, even you should, if possible, should avoid, or at least if you are so intense deeper, already feel connected, and you think okay, I guess gym is helpful for my body, do practice any form of physical exercise which you do like. And know your goal, know your aim, and every day should take small steps, which is and the consistency, uh, your all the work. So first start with yourself, and then go with your routine, whatever routine you do have. You have job, you have business, whatever work you do have, do it with a positive mindset, for a good way, for um, not for benefit of all.
yeah, ma'am.
Because once we start only looking for ourselves, that not going to help us for a longer time. Maybe short term benefits, short term goals you achieve, benefits you achieve, but not for a longer time, I guess. Or if you don't you are not really happy, you are not feeling really connected. You have everything, you have all the luxurious thing, you have all the facilities, but people do feel lost. You do feel lost sometime even. So you need to think, just give some time to yourself, and think what give you a deeper pleasure.
Yeah, ma'am.
You have all the facilities, there's a nothing wrong in that, because you are capable of, you only you can do, not everyone have. So if you do have, um that's your capability, or whatever you call that. So, and proud yourself whatever you have, and feel grateful every time you should be grateful whatever we have, not to take it in other way. Don't show it off, but show it off only what inside comes out. So go in, then come out, and then you know take pleasure of all those things. So
Yeah. Where
thank you.
can where can viewers can connect with you, ma'am? In YouTube, Facebook, like what's your username?
Yeah, okay. I'm on Instagram. I do have
Yeah.
a YouTube channel on Facebook page. Same is only one name, which is Healing Yogini,
Mm.
and you can find me all these three places. And I'm on LinkedIn as well. Healing Yoga by the name of Healing Yogini. So you can connect me with there, and any any kind of favor or help you need from my side, I will
Thank
be
you, ma'am.
really feel grateful
Thank
to do that.
Yeah,
So you
ma'am.
can connect me, you can message me personally and call me.
Yeah, ma'am. Ma'am, do you run any coaching classes? Like, where can we connect with your coaching classes if you run?
Yeah, so as of now I'm working as a freelancer,
Yeah,
and very soon I'm going to start my own studio.
yeah,
So I will be I will be updating on my social sites. If you connect with me there, then you can find my studio. Means I'm in South Delhi, and you can visit physically to my studio, and you can call me for the personal classes. And yeah,
yeah. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you. It has been a wonderful session, ma'am. Like we have discussed about yoga and different types of yogas like Hatha Yoga and Ashtanga Yoga and how to connect with the soul, what is Maya, and everything about the consistency in yoga. And very thank you, ma'am. It has been a very great session. And by accepting, just I messaged you and you replied me and accepted me in the first time itself. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much. Thank you, ma'am.
thank
Chali, close, ma'am.
thank you
Namaste,
so
ma'am.
much for having me this morning, because morning is always blessing blessed. First we start something like which is for the humanity. It's a pleasure, and it's a blessing actually. So really I do feel blessed, and thank you so much to listening me. And I hope from this video, if you upload when anywhere and people listen, they get benefit from it, they got some insight. And if any changes anyone can have, that really would be for both of us.
Yeah,
The blessing of gratefulness.
ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you
All the best very
for
much,
your
ma'am.
time.
Thank
Thank
you, ma'am.